Hi, it's Sydney again. Well, if you watch my videos and stuff, you would know that I was in a residential treatment center for adolescents. I was there from February to June. I went through a lot there. I learned that I have something called borderline personality disorder, and I learned how hard it is to deal with it. And, like, no one wants to talk about it, how it's just a shamed thing, because in, like, the movies and, like, the horror books and stuff, I'm trying not to swear as much, so I just corrected myself from saying a bad word, but, like, the movies and the horror books and stuff, they're just like, oh, they're serial killers and murderers and blah, 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 blah. To be honest with you, I've never really physically hurt anyone. And a lot of borderline personality disorder people take it out on themselves. It's one of the criteria: self-harm and suicidal attempts. Sorry, readjusting. Oh, my hip just popped. Part of borderline, there's 9 criteria to meet. You don't have to meet all of them, but you have to meet a lot of them. And, it's one of them is self-harm and suicidal attempts. And you may say, well, aren't they both the same? Well, a lot of people self-harm without the intention of killing themselves. It's just to have a release. Like, say for an addict, like, and the reason they use is because they're under stress. That's kind of what it is. We self-harm because it makes us feel better. And it releases stress. And it's kind of like being high if you think about it. Because when you self-harm, endorphins are released. And you have this, like, sensation of, like, being high. And I'm not saying to do it. I'm not saying it's good at all. Like, it's terrible. Like, it's not something you want to do at all. Like, I regret it completely. I regret ever starting to self-harm. But I can't change it, so, you know. So, anybody out there that's watching this video that may think, oh, well, maybe I should self-harm. Maybe it'll help. It helps in the moment, but in the future, it just makes everything 10 times worse than it already is. But, where was I going with this video? Oh, yeah. I have borderline personality disorder, and it's that thing that no one wants to talk about, and it just really sucks. Because, like, you're finally just like, finally I have a diagnosis, and I have something that shows me I'm just not freaking crazy. I'm just not completely insane, and there's no help for me. There's something to put a name to this crap I've been living with for so long. And then you figure out that everybody's afraid of it. I have to go through DBT therapy, dialectical behavioral therapy, created by Marsha Linehan. Excuse me. It's based off of mindfulness, kind of like Zen Buddha mindfulness stuff, like being mindful of you and everything around you, and being able to sit around with your emotions instead of, like, trying to block them and not let them happen. And sorry, it's kind of late. I stayed up late last night, and it's 10:27 right now. I don't have my glasses on, so I had to, like, super squint in to see the clock on my computer. But again, I'm tired, and I don't know where I was going with this. Oh, yeah. And, I go through, regular therapy, like an individual, you meet with your therapist kind of thing. You have family therapy. And then I also, excuse me, sorry. I also go through group therapy and I learn these things called skills. And they're really helpful and they really are awesome. And, like, anybody out there that has borderline or whatever, it does get better. It's not, like, it's gonna be pretty crappy at times. Like, you're gonna have your days where you're just like, screw all this. I don't want to live anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. But things do get better. They do get better, and you do have your ups and your downs, but they do get better. And if you are borderline and you... I hope I'm making you yawn right now, too. You can feel my pain. Anyway. Oh, yeah. And if you do have borderline personality disorder and you haven't gone through DBT therapy, I recommend it highly. I am no psychologist or psychiatrist. I'm only fucking I did not just say the F word. You heard nothing. I'm only 16. So it's like... I don't know if a lot of people watch my videos, but I don't care. I'm going to keep making them because I want to make them, and I enjoy making these videos. And I don't upload them a lot because I'm really busy. School's about to start, and I have therapy and psychiatry and all that good stuff. But I enjoy making these videos. So I'm going to keep making them. And this one's just a support shout out to all those who have even been in, like, residential therapy, like, I mean, not therapy, residential treatment centers or acute hospitals. Like, I'm just here to show you that I've been into 16 different acute hospitals. Well, they're not different hospitals, but I've been hospitalized in an acute center 17 different times, and twice in the same residential. So if I've been in there that much and I'm being successful right now, like, my skills are working and I'm doing amazing. I haven't self-harmed in a long time. Last time I self-harmed, I was in the beginning of my treatment at Willow Spring Center for Adolescents and Children. Woo! Anyway, but that's the last time I self-harmed. I haven't self-harmed in a good while. So, yeah. I love you all. I don't know you all, but I know I love you because I love those who are needing love. Have a nice night, day, morning, afternoon, midday. I don't know. Whenever you're watching this video, have a nice time with that.